Me, Supernautus. Sticking this up on the stream, we're going to be streaming this for a little while, getting a little further into the storyline there, and hopefully things will be a bit more interesting. So let's move on. Let's move into the game. Immediately we're just going to start clearing out some items.
You and I aren't so different.
And reach for the drowned temple.
Me too. The only difference is I have no control over mine.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger.
Hopefully we'll have some fun along the way.
It rises up from deep within me, and, well, I can't really explain it.
Into the depths of the world. Oh, we've got goat men and savage beasts.
Need more time, more fury.
Which is in a fresh forked tongue. They'll all fall in time. We see the noble barbarian's natural habitat. Destroying wild beasts and half-goat men. I'm not sure we're going to the right place, however. Oh. We'll continue forward. Warriors of the Moon Clan shall not take another today.
Not ready yet.
He was not savage enough. To survive. And these guys that just burst out of the ground like they've been lurking there just below the surface, listening for vibrations. Of course, it could be like those videos where you see like goats screaming, you know. They'll stand there screaming at each other.
Still recharging.
Oh, if we have these plague carriers, we no doubt have the plague nests. There's no point continuing to slash away at the plague carriers if the nests are still active. They just keep spawning more, and more and more and more. So we go forward to Drowned Temple, and
Need more time, not enough fury.
the Ents of Middle-earth are breaking their way through the trees. All shall fall to the mighty barbarian. Oh, more plague carriers, which means... No, no nests. I'm surprised. No doubt they aren't far away. Some gold. And corpses that just happily roll over as you pass. Healing well. Seems more a habit to pick that up than anything else.
Still recharging.
Beard's decided that jumping out on people in his old age is a better idea.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Oh damn leapers. Coming here, leaping up in your business.
Not ready yet.
They didn't hide there. Indeed. Leveled up once again. Unlocked a frenzy rune. We'll look at when we have some time, when we clear our enemies.
Need more time.
Ooh,
I need fury.
an interesting pincer attack. The savage beast.
Not ready yet.
Each and every crusader was a warrior of rare strength. They had mastered the power of light,
Learn some more
of
lore about the
weapon and
Crusaders.
shield, and of self. Each was sworn to live as a crusader and to die as one. 200 years ago, they took their apprentices and set out into the eastern
Is it the
swamp.
mill?
There! Please help! They're going to kill my friend!
Why should I care?
Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
What do they
Sure.
want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves
Are they after it, or are you after it?
He's deserted you. Just give it over.
My sweet love will save me.
Foul brigands.
Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
Or not.
More fury.
That doesn't sound like it's likely to happen, does it? No. You see a man dressed like this running towards you and you think, yes, we will be able to destroy you. The reality is much less believable.
You won't get away from us this time!
Oh, Nigel Cutthroat.
Still recharging.
Change his name no longer is he one of the wild thornberries. He's now a cutthroat.
Not ready yet.
Now Nigel. Not a very threatening name, is it?
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
I'm quaking in my boots. So, it's interesting to support someone who's described by the game as scoundrel. It's so believable.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have
think
to
the first
sell
one
this
was right.
relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
Don't bring me into
To
this.
join me.
Yes, yes. You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way.
I know a lot about markets.
Wait,
Yeah.
the relic is a fake.
Ah.
Gods, I should have known.
Well,
You seem like
I
you
can't
could
say you
use a
didn't
helping
deserve
hand.
that.
And I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Fake relic,
Please
huh?
tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
Well, as long as he doesn't steal anything from us, it'll be fine. I think he'd be pretty stupid to try. Scoundrel,
there you
huh?
are.
It's the Drowned Temple waypoint. We are where we need to be.
What of your betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Should have led with that, really, shouldn't he? Do I want to replace the Templar with the Scoundrel? No.
What the tomes say of Leoric and this temple is not encouraging.
No. Talk to Alaric. The blue glowing spectre in the drowned temple. Hello.
Must be Leoric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No.
Are you a
There
god?
have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what you truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass.
Good. Saves me a lot of trouble.
Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients. Within them reside the keys to our sacred temple.
Yeah, I'll be back. You keep that temple warm for me. Don't know how warm a drowned temple could be.
A pall of ancient doom hangs upon these woods.
Yes, yes. Ancient doom. What about current doom? Drink my blood?
Are these Alaric's people?
These are mongrels.
Filled with mead and other things which will ruin you. Nobody needs pillars.
Repel them, my...
Repel that. All this. That's what I thought. So we've got this area to investigate, find a couple of tombs, get some keys, proceed on with our adventure, if we so wish.
I wonder who killed these soldiers.
We'll see.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let's go! Defeat the invaders! Foul invaders. None of which can stand against might
Take the hill, brothers! Don't let these dogs have it!
of our party. Particularly of the barbarian in full flow.
Need more time.
Ancient hero.
That last skeleton must have been one of Alaric's.
Our enemies are legion, but they will not take us without a fight. We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader, the fiend Nereza. Resolve must not falter, though we would surely die to the last man.
No, we would. No, we would indeed. More skeletal denizens of the dark,
Called these flying creatures death with wings.
and more hives of disgusting plague bats. Not in my world. So we're entering the crypt of the ancients to find the beacon of light. And it will be a worthy quest.
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with never done.
Come now. We'll all meet my blade soon enough. One at a time. Lotus the Defenestrator. We meet at last.
Impossible.
They won't be throwing me from the windows because there are none. Imagine calling a character that lives in a tomb underground a defenestrator. Windows from which to be expelled. The beacon of light. That was quite easy to find, wasn't it? It's never that easy though. Never that easy. Hiding here. Reduced our damage by 25%. Our damage taken, should I say. It wouldn't be much use if we reduced our damage. We are not going to win, no matter how many hundreds of you claw your way from your burial mound.
We were so sure we could beat whatever traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance. I will be dead soon as well. Our greed was our downfall.
As it is to many. And so we have the first beacon, the beacon of light. Onward to the beacon of honor at Warrior's Rest. And then to the drowned temple. Where we prove our worth. There was a massacre. 17 dead. None injured.
These creatures won't go down easily.
I need fury.
They won't go down easily, but they will if we
Still recharging.
just fight them. Okay, these returned are a little tougher than the enemies we've come across. We've found some shoulders. Hopefully we don't find other body parts that shouldn't be separated from their owners. Filth of the plague shall be purged from the earth. Once and for all. Plague cannot stand and must burn you from this earth. Rend your very consciousness. Not today, ghoul. We found a waypoint. For the festering woods. Festering with plague-ridden plants and bats. Almost on cue. None shall stand against us.
Not ready yet.
Some might fly, but none shall stand.
When this is over, I could open my own little inn somewhere, if I live.
You could open your own inn.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
I don't think I have many credentials for working at an inn. Unless my job would be drinking everything rather than the guests. I don't think a job at an inn is a clever thing for a barbarian to be offered. No matter how down on his luck he may be, surely beneath his skills serve ale and barely cooked beef pasties. I will say this, with a barbarian behind the bar, you're very unlikely to get any trouble. So now we have the beacons, which allow us to return to the Drowned Temple, see if we have what it takes to enter. I believe we shall, or otherwise there would be no point offering us the quest. Long walk back will be uneventful. The plague has been cleaned. Until next time. No doubt in about 5 minutes when we come back this way and everything's back. But now we must place the beacons upon the pedestals. And show our true worth. Never again to be mocked by glowing, ghostly presences.
The temple is
I told you.
Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
Many have sought my death.
Fault them for doing their duty.
None
Look at this architecture.
shall manage.
This predates the city. This is just like
Welcome, death. Though you are already dead. Send you back from whence you came. For your time has long since passed. Come, Ezekiel Prophet. No doubt you were able to prophesy this. Your destruction at the hands of the barbarian Pellegrino.
Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
And now you fall. But they keep coming. Defenders and keepers. They rise. Walk from their grave. Haha. Believe me, a beginner warrior who does not notice your explosive circles of doom.
Still recharging.
Ooh.
What do you miss?
This
such an open and
looks like a
curious
weapon
city. It thrives on trade and new ideas. There was always
that
something
we may
new
want to
and exciting
use.
to hear or see.
Oh, Leoric is here again. Glowing his usual blue. This shall do very well indeed. We have some unidentified shoulder armor. The homing pads. Pads which no doubt will lead us home. And they will replace our discerning spaulders. The War Harbinger armor. Is a worthy improvement upon the armor we're currently wearing. As for any of our other armor, it would appear we've covered that. A truth chain. I think we have what we need.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are?
I mean,
you may enter our most sacred place.
The spirit speaks the truth. This was a good place. I can
underneath
feel
your
it.
mattress.
The noble
Ah,
hero
Magda once
fought
more.
his way
We
here
meet again.
just to die.
Magda.
And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter.
Yes.
Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine.
They're fighting while we're talking.
Fill this temple with their
How
blood.
dare they sneak up on me?
She mean my mother will share my fate. Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She is full of lies.
Don't
Do not
believe her.
And what is the power within you that
deceiver.
she spoke of?
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back to Uncle Deckard
Completed
right
the
away.
quest. And we have another glowing sword shard.
The world stone has been changed.
The build
Our
of the
children are
stranger's
born
sword.
weak and suffer short lives. The demon
No.
Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not
This
before
weapon truly is
she
ludicrous.
sent back to the burning hells.
In the hands of any but the mighty barbarian.
I need to go back.
And now we return to New Tristram. And hand in our spoils. To the stranger.
We have the second sword piece. Where should I seek the third? I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Must be.
Brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take
Isn't
you
that
there.
convenient? The ferryman shall take me there. Let's do some cleaning up.
Dug up some new. Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
In fact, let us first see if we can improve the Templar's weaponry. The Magi Render shall give you much power, and the Reptilian Heater Shield of the Lion shall do you much good in your defense. We also must look at the new runes we received. As the storm of steel. Maybe a drastic improvement upon what we previously had. And now we may empty our...
Justice must be broken so that wisdom can be reborn.
I am buying things from him. We do not need 3 chilling swords, and we've wasted much money. No matter. For money is very easy to come across in this world. So, before we venture forth, let's speak to the stranger again and find out about the mysterious coven.
Have you fought the coven before? I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness that is known to me. What do you mean? The coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
If you are to fight, you will need your sword.
And we will need to reforge your sword. From the fires of...
Wife, don't
Are you
think I
talking
don't
to
see
me?
you undressing our fine hero with your treacherous eyes.
I would look at you.
I was thinking.
Many strange people in the village of New Tristram. Many of whom do not have much to offer us. The ferryman, on the other hand, offers us further questing.
I need a ferry to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
And with that, we reach Wortham.
They're destroying the town. Get out!
Mess of dead people
By all that is holy, the death
and people
to
who
those
run.
defile.
The dark zealots of the foul gods shall not have their way today, though they've burned this village to the ground. They will not bring news back of their deeds today. Die, foul, foul denizen of darkness. You have no place here. No place anywhere. And if you come back as skeletons, I'll smash you again. Every time you walk past a person, it feels like we're playing a song, playing a little game of rollover. There were 3 on the ground and the little one said roll over. Roll over.
Fools! You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
I already have 2 pieces of the sword.
Servants will burn this town.
You will not be able to make the whole thing. And your servants will not burn this town to ashes. Your dark hellions do not impress me. Nor does Urzel Mordred.
I hear something coming.
He is unable to stand against me. Ah, some berserkers. Long-time foe of the barbarian. But even they may not stand against our might. Where do you think you're going, priest?
It fell from the sky and glows with strange magic.
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left
give it to
Virgil
me.
to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Yes, you leave. That's absolutely fine too. So, where are we going? Into the chapel cellar. Let's go. What manner of foul beast shall we find in here? Magda?
Damn, it's
Or
not
simply...
here.
While you were on
Yes.
your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
That was,
I must get back to Kane's house.
easy, wasn't it, for her to do? So we return to Deckard Cain's home, where no doubt we will find nobody. The return to New Tristram with nothing in our hands. And nothing to show for all of our quests thus far.
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your heraldric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
That is a difficult choice.
Oh, this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything.
They look like they're trying to tear her to shreds.
Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be
There's
mine,
a little bit of a bully running away kind of moment there, isn't there?
claim the one it's bound to.
Ah, you've shown your strong.
blade shall be
I will run away now.
Uncle,
Coward.
you can't die.
Come back here.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last
Oh,
thing
she
I
left the
must
sword.
do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected,
Oh my.
the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
The truth or lies? We know what he really said, but were there more messages within? Honestly, I doubt it, but we continue with our questing and find what Leah wishes of us.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Do not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Cain's death.
Magda and her
That
master
wretched
Belial.
Magda.
The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
Angel or man, we must return the sword to him. It will restore his memory.
When
Oh,
my
where's
power
he gone?
erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
I am ready.
I'm ready for many things. And Wortham's chapel cellar shall not instill fear into my heart. For the mighty barbarian knows no fear. Only glorious battle and glorious death. These are twins. Are they twins? And why are you staring at nothing on the ground? You fools! Wasting your precious time as your village burns. I don't have time for people who'd rather watch their village burn. They do nothing to help themselves. Now, we will meet spiders. Of course we will. For any such land, spiders are lurking, awaiting the cut of your blade. And who's this? Roger the Alchemist.
Hello,
I
Wanderer.
will not.
I sell quality potions and dyes at a fair price. Have a look if you like. Oh, and would you do me a favor? There's a lunatic down by the caves who wants a potion to make his blood sweet, if you can believe it. Would you mind bringing it down to him?
Such a potion exists. Let us repair what has been destroyed. So, you want me to deliver something to make someone's blood taste sweet? What madness is this? Come, spiders. Venture forth from your cocoon. If you dare.
More fury.
Arachnid horrors, huh? None shall stand. None shall creep on multiple legs.
Brought us together on this path.
Why is that?
You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn.
You must be the lunatic that wants his blood to taste sweet.
I brought this potion from the alchemist.
Here, take this.
Perfect. My mistress will now accept me. Her blood and mine will soon sing as one.
You know, vampires don't do much good for you. You went in here before I was ready.
Hands heavy with the scent of terror. This does not bode well.
My air hangs heavy with the scent of terror. What is this terror of which you speak? Come, break free from your bonds. Ah, there is a large, toxic, lurking spider. And it falls as easily as the rest. Come now, you need to spit your toxic ichor on me. For you have no power here.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
None may stand against us.
Not ready yet.
Ghouls and spiders, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. But no matter. Their time comes. They're being poisoned.
Still recharging.
There was no need for that. And in your chest we have some bindings, some reusable parts, some amethyst. These bindings would appear to be an improvement upon what we carry now. Are they truly? This would appear to be a much better pair of boots. For all good barbarians must accessorize in the wastelands. None more. Ah. The goblins of Golden Axe fame lurk deeper in the cavern. Or just strange laughter. Come now, tiny spiders. You're no match. For the fearless warrior. However, they swarm and they creep on spindly legs. No toxic lurking for you. These ineffectual spiders simply bog our journey down. Constant hacking and slashing. Come now, spiders, your time is really over. We have a great deal more to investigate. A special spiderling lurks among them. When Oozebile, the Desecrator. I shall desecrate you with the bagging of tea.
What a monstrous creature!
These plague-carrying bat creatures have no place on this planet. No place in this world.
I won't do that.
More shall fall. Forever. Endlessly. They shall decorate these walls with their entrails.
Rumors swirl that the Crusaders have returned, and that they mean to go to the west.
Always time for
But
some
who
lore.
are these tall, blonde warriors? They look nothing like the Crusaders who set out from Travincal 200 years ago.
A dusty
Those
bag.
would have-
I used to be one of them.
Oh,
Ordinary,
I
untouched,
interrupted the
until your voice
the
came
lore.
through. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
He's been chosen to ask for concoctions to make his blood sweet. What a choice. Destroying egg sacs is always a worthwhile task. Come, ghouls! I'll free you from this prison of spiders. Permanently. More spiders. We appear to have cleared this side of the path. So we'll venture farther, deeper into the depths of this horrendous cavern. Do you really think you can stand against us? We're fools! Arachnid horror. And another. And more! Yet more. Ever more. I imagine their mother shall not be best pleased with us. Should she make herself known? We shall cleanse the cursed chest by slaughtering 100 enemies.
No way.
And no enemies shall stand against our might.
I can't.
You cannot stand before me.
Will we
Not
kill
enough fury.
100 beasts in that time?
I won't do that.
That may be too much to ask for the mighty barbarian. No, we only have completed the task. Now all we must do is slaughter the remaining creatures.
I grow in power.
And what does that give us from this cursed chest?
This cannot be opened yet.
Until the curse is lifted. A radiant chest with some reptilian chain leggings of the bear and an emerald. And this is now open and will give us some chain leggings of focus, a diamond, and not much else. We do have some additional skill. Gain life when you damage enemies with rend. However, the seismic slam is a much more interesting weapon to use. We shall imbibe ourselves with the power of the earthquake. And we have more passive traits, but not yet a space to unlock another. So, onward. We must travel to find Queen
My mistress
Arane.
has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving
This
embrace.
lunatic again. He's been filled with spiders and his corpse exploded open. Well, it was still alive at the time, so it wasn't necessarily a corpse at that moment. But it certainly became one. If that was his intention, best of luck to him. It would appear our goal lies this way. But there is still much uninvestigated within these caverns. So let us venture elsewhere. For no stone must be left unturned. In the ever exciting quest for loot. And glory. Always with the glory. But what good is a warrior? He does not glory in his victories.
I can't.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Impossible.
Ah, another defenestrator who lives in a cavern and shall never see a window to defenestrate us through. Really, the most ineffective creature in a cavern is the one who gains his glory by throwing people
See
from
those
windows.
columns behind the webs? This place was built by ancient hand.
This area is now clear. This area is not. The caverns are a quieter place now. Families may venture back into these caverns and have picnics. No longer afraid to be eaten alive by giant spiders. Those families will be very weird, and you should be very careful around them.
Chancellor Eamon,
We are
it is
fondling
of the
someone else's
utmost
dusty
importance
bag.
that we secure my manor from the traitorous rabble in Tristram. The caves to the east are too close to my land. They must be blocked, completely I believe the Archbishop Lazarus
Come now,
has
spiders.
magically bound some arachnids of late. They may serve us well.
Ah, some arachnids have been magically bound. Look at these ones! It didn't work! Not much left to clear in this area. We will see. Feel so much better having completed it. Knowing to return this area to whatever level of safety it had prior to its infestation. Hiding in your webbing will not save you. So, we are now much closer to clearing.
Royal Guard.
A lot of dusty bags lurking around here.
King is no longer able to separate reason from madness. He orders the caverns to be filled with the Archbishop's monstrous creations, and will hear nothing else. Perhaps the legendary ancients themselves once dwelled there, but now we must desecrate their ruins.
The Archbishop was creating these? What kind of crazy religion do they have? Where they mold spiders honed to kill. This is the cavern where you send arachnophobes to face their fear. You send them into the depths and you ask them to bring you a spider egg. Then you implant those into the person and watch them explode like the lunatic did earlier. That man very much was definitely a lunatic. Now we enter the chamber of the Queen. We must bow our heads in respect before we smash her into a million pieces. Come now, Your Majesty. Death awaits.
Please help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no, no, it's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
She shall die soon enough. You may not be so lucky.
I need
die! Your hideous majesty.
No way.
Come now. Don't run away. I only mean to play. With your entrails. Ah, you return.
I won't do that.
He would do anything for love, but he won't do that.
Need more time.
Come now. You must understand you cannot stand against our might. And no amount of running away and hiding will change that.
No way. Not
Come
enough
now.
fury.
Your death was prophesied. Now we have a pool filled with venom. And a woman stuck in a web. Her name is Karina. She is now free.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
No, I thought we would sit here for a while and take in the ambience. Of course we can leave. You're going the wrong way. Oh no, you're not. And with that we complete another quest. Yet another quest.
It was terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
Indeed, thank the gods.
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven? I saw them dragging someone into Leoric's manor house. Perhaps it was the man you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching.
The Coven dragging a man into a
I'm not
house.
proud of this, but I stole the staff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad.
Are we sure that it's for a ritual?
You can find the staff in my cart in the Highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
These lands once belonged to the crown.
Isn't that interesting information that these lands once belonged to the crown? Oh! Moths. Great. Just what we always wanted.
I need fury.
Your sneaking is severely lacking. They're certainly not stealthy creatures. And I wonder if their blood is made from dust. Silver dust. No, you must die too. Ah. Come now, don't run away. The cries of the goat men as they perish below our gigantic blade. And now your friends
Impossible.
were unable to defeat me. You will not manage it either. Yes, no drumming today. No drum solos from the Goatman Band. Or their music is pedestrian. All this bleating. Ah, the familiar sight of the savage beast. Lumbering through its natural habitat. And the humble Ent. No doubt travelling to the Ent Moot.
I can.
They will have more space in their clearing this year.
Impossible.
I think your curved stick frightens me. I've seen many curved sticks.
No way.
Come now. You may amplify your power all you wish.
I can.
But your death is preordained.
I won't do that.
He won't do that. I'll trick that around with an empty socket. Oh, we may use socketed items now. And more of these.
Still recharging.
Living trees. Surely, if a tree was alive, the moment it uprooted itself, it would die. It really is a foolish creature. But the noble savage beast with its multiple tusks is a majestic creature from death,
I've gained new power.
if not in life.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
There are many Khazra heads. I may bring back multiple heads. Now, choice is ours to remain with the seismic slam or reap the whirlwind. I think we shall maintain our seismic slamming at the moment. And we must boost our ability. We have the ability to deal 40% additional damage to enemies below 30% health. We use a mighty weapon, we get more fury with the weapon master option. But the Berserker Rage she'll deal 25% additional damage. And damage is what we live for. The beasts will not know what hit them. Come, foul beasts, meet your doom. As we explode your fragile bodies. This is where we need to go. And this is a Khazra staff. We must approach their barricade and destroy the goats of wrath. Their golden glow, which does them no good, stands them not in good stead. For they have no power over the mighty barbarian. We have a new location to approach. There, we have some red goat men. They're dipping themselves in the blood of their foes. Or the sap of the trees, perhaps. These trees which suddenly walk without warning. They uproot themselves to their own doom. The savage beast is not a clever beast. It shall attack anything which comes its way. It shall always pale into insignificance where the barbarian is concerned. Come now, leapers and goats. Your time draws near. You're not no more attracted to light. Now attracted to blood. Are you bringing dead people back to life?
A depraved ritual.
Too late, fool. I control these spirits now.
Well, that's fantastic for you. But what do you control when you're dead?
Magda is a fool. I will raise an army of souls from these primitives and chain them to my invincible will. Yes, with these heathens at my command, the kingdoms of the world shall bow to the might of the Lord of Goats!
The Lord of Goats?
I may have to work on that title a bit more.
You may. But there is no title to work on, for you lay smeared on the ground. Get more fodder for Barbarian and his party.
Impossible. More fury.
The Barbarian fears not hundreds of enemies massed before his blade, for none shall stand against his fury. I feel that clearing the map is important. This map does regenerate itself when we leave, and shall not bring us much more joy. But we do have another cave to enter.
No
the plague carriers are in the Highlands too. But there do not seem to be any plague nests spewing forth their vicious winged furies. Nevertheless, more trees shall be cut, more lives shall be lost. We shall not venture to the Khazra barricade as yet, as we appear to have a Moon Clan cave to clear. Come now, savages, that I may cleanse you. Purge the earth of your hideous, hideous lives. You let the spiders do your fighting for you.
No way.
Cave full of ghosts. How must those ghosts stand against the flames of fury?
Not ready yet.
I'm being shot at by magical lasers. And we're ripping notes from dusty bags.
Now I finally reap the rewards. For Magda has acknowledged me. She promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can hardly rest until she reveals it on the morrow.
We'll venture into our quest. visible only as a chalk outline on the walls. Ah! The goblins who steal away with bags of gold.
Need more time.
Stand, awaiting their judgment. Give me your money. Many things shall be won today.
Impossible.
These spinning lances of light shall no longer worry me. They have no control over my fury. Fury of
I do not understand how evil walks in
the
day.
barbarian.
Should it not fear the light?
We enter level 2 of the Moon Clan cave,
But the light is both a literal
leaving a
and
trail of
figurative
destruction
foe
in our
of evil.
wake. Let us continue. For these heretics shall not live, so says our Templar friend. Strange bedfellows indeed, a barbarian and a Templar. A noble paladin and a savage barbarian. We will be attacked by spinning Mace Windu lightsabers of doom.
I can't.
Other laser swords are available. Onward we progress. And the trees are falling on me. These must be the roots of those trees above as they uproot themselves. They collapse upon our heads, still attacking, even when they can't see us. Or they might just be traps. Both outcomes are possible. Ah, I'm filling my carrying capacity. We will soon have to find a merchant to offload our wares. This is how we return to the Southern Highlands, which we shall do very shortly. Once we've killed more of these foul goats. One single spiderling. What hope did he have? So we will venture back to the Southern Highlands. I will head to the Casual Barricade, where they nest in relative security, believing themselves to be beyond any attack. They shall soon learn the truth. Let us first venture to a chest. This requires me to kill 5 waves of enemies before a timer expires. That shall be one. And one that shall be.
I won't do that.
That is 2. The next number shall not be 5.
Impossible.
1, 2, 5, 3. We have one more wave to destroy and no time left to do it. We have failed in our quest to kill 5 waves of enemies in an unfeasible amount of time. However, we gain this chest knowing our pack draws nearer to Phil. Phil who? I don't know. Uncle Phil, perhaps. The mightiest of mighty men. These offend my eye. Die, tree creature. You have no power here.
I won't do
you
that.
You shall not pass. They really need to be careful about their trees here. Someone might have a nasty accident. Most likely one of them. Come now. I didn't really think
I can't.
You could stand here and take me? I'll find Leoric's manor courtyard and then you will have my permission to die.
Need more time.
Come now, you must bypass the fires of fury. And the spinning orbs of light.
No way.
Apparently they didn't see me destroying their friend. No matter. They shall see such destruction first time.
I won't do that.
Can we destroy with equal opportunity? All who stand against us. They choose to live or die. More traps. This, to me, feels much like layering your house with traps, which you'll have to disarm whenever you get in and out of your house.
I can't.
Only they have it on a larger scale, where even if you walk past a tree, it collapses into you. Really, they don't think these things through. So, the courtyard of Leoric's manor is our next destination. And Leoric himself is no longer an issue. Hey, cursed nest!
Still recharging.
Plague. No longer filling it. At last, our purging of the plague. Of born fruit. I'm sure if we were to follow the beaten path, we would find what we're looking for. But we're adventurers. The beaten path for others. Well, how else should we fight giant roaming trees? Were we to maintain our bearing on the path? Told you about drumming.
Impossible.
Everyone else on the street doesn't want to hear your drums.
No way.
We have done it.
And what does a goat need with... it looks like our...
My pack is full.
Inventory has finally been filled. We have no interesting weaponry in there. Do we have any interesting gloves in there? Well, we have a choke relic. But we don't really want it. Or it does not give me any drastic improvement. The socketed chainmail of the bear looks promising. But we lose 20 strength. This is foolish. The only vast improvement this produces is in armor class. Our armor class is already quite high, so we'll hold off on that for now. This is an improvement in every way. And this, well, is better. We have quite a lot of items. And they are unable to pick up any more. Really, the likes of this damaged arming cap can be dropped, as they have little worth. Do we have any useless weaponry? The steel wand gives us some spaces to fill. And those van braces are much better than mine. And so we will wear those. These beasts shall tremble before us. As we destroy their nests of curse. They all shall die.
You can still recharge it.
We have glowing moths, golden moths, and they are seriously taking my health down. We are going to die! No! The moths have finally taken us! No matter.
Need more time, not enough fury. Not ready yet.
We have finally bitten off more than we can chew, dear friends. Even they could not stand against us in the end.
can't.
Did you burn down this house? Naughty goat people. Is this because you live in caves?
I'm overburdened.
A clever brigandine coat of invasion. Can we drop anything useless? Well, those are very basic boots, though they have a higher class of armor. We will drop those. And though this coat does not furnish us with anything worthwhile, it no longer troubles us.
No way.
We enter Leoric's Manor's courtyard now. As we intended. This is the courtyard. This is our next location. Oh, more to clear. More to flatten and destroy.
Impossible.
More concern. We may reach moths of golden, shimmering wing. And paralyze us with their power. No matter.
I can't.
Don't they know the royal hunting grounds are forbidden? Or are these merely prey? First I bind the drums.
Still recharging.
Well, what manner of magic is this? What sorcery?
I can't pick up anything else.
We still cannot pick up anything else. Trees!
No way.
Hellish trees! That yet stand.
The light grows.
Blood. Guts.
By the sword of the ancient. I can't.
Do not like your totemic sigils and your nonsensical rituals. They have no place here. We shall cleanse the earth.
And will summon their brethren no more.
As it should be. No more summoning for you. Soaked in the green sap of the tree. Where is the courtyard of Leoric's Manor? Did we reach it yet?
Need more time.
Burn. Come there. We must join the brothers. Do you not fear death? Ah, the moths shall no longer catch me by surprise. Some clever chain boots. Alas, we cannot carry. There's such a contraption to be made today. A clever chain boot. It would likely be connected to the internet. If you're lucky, it may have the specifications required to play Fortnite.
How are criminals treated in your land?
There are none left to catch them. All has fallen to chaos.
It grieves me to hear that.
Come on, you shouldn't be here, you cultists. I could use a stronger word to describe you. This world is not ready for such language. Brutal destruction, yes. Foul language, no.
I'm carrying too much.
I really don't like to be carrying too much. I feel we must drop many items. In order that we don't miss anything important. So this would be Leoric's manor. The King's Manor. As of late, his manor was largely skeletal. But, alas, for this evening, we must first rid ourselves of the many items we no longer require. And let's remember not to buy from him when we do not need to. Many things.
What skill should I master?
He wants to know which skill he should master. Skill of silence, perhaps. There we have cleared our inventory. But alas, for this evening our journey has come to an end.
For those that seek it.
Our video will be uploaded to YouTube very soon under the name of Supernautus Streams, where you'll find my previous streams, not just of this game but of others. Many you may enjoy, some you may not. We are in the early days of our journeys and travails, but gradually we hope we will build up a great following. And that you will follow among them. Thank you very much, brave traveller, and good evening.